My boss fired me over a $12 sandwich, so I bought the company domain name when it expired the next day. The crumpled receipt hit my forehead before fluttering down to my keyboard. I looked up to see my manager, Brad, a man who unironically wore a Bluetooth earpiece in 2024, towering over me, vibrating with the kind of rage usually reserved for war crimes. "You expensed a turkey club, David," Brad hissed, pointing at the receipt like it was a confession to murder. $12.50. For lunch. On a Tuesday. I was at the client site, Brad, I said, peeling the receipt off my spacebar. "The handbook says meals are reimbursable during off-site visits." I saved the account. They signed the renewal. "The handbook says reasonable expenses," Brad shouted, attracting the attention of the entire open plan office. $12 is excessive. A banana is reasonable. A granola bar is reasonable. This is theft. You're stealing from the shareholders to feed your gluttony. Gluttony? I asked. "It was a sandwich. It came with chips." "I don't care if it came with a gold bar," he snapped. "I'm denying the reimbursement. And honestly, this is the last straw. You don't have the scrappy mindset we need. You're too comfortable spending other people's money. Pack your desk. You're fired for gross misconduct. You're firing me over $12. I laughed, a dry, jagged sound. "Brad, I manage the entire web infrastructure. I'm the only one who knows the GoDaddy login. I have the login written on a sticky note." Brad sneered, tapping his monitor. "We don't need you. We need lean. We need hungry. Get out. Security is coming." I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I handed him my badge. "Good luck being lean, Brad," I said. "Don't starve." I walked out. I didn't tell him that the sticky note on his monitor was from 2019 and the password had been changed 6 times since then. I also didn't tell him that the corporate credit card he just canceled, the one I use for gluttonous sandwiches, was also the card on file for all our auto renewals. I went home, ordered a pizza with extra toppings, because I'm gluttonous, and checked the Whois database. That's when the real bombshell dropped. I looked at the expiration date for the company's primary domain name, the one that hosted the website, the client portal, and the CEO's email. Expires tomorrow. Status, auto renew pending. I poured a drink and waited. At 12:01 a.m., the auto renew attempted to charge the card. The card Brad had canceled to stop the theft. The charge failed. The registrar sent a warning email to the admin address. My admin address. I deleted it. At 12:05 a.m., the domain lapsed. It went back into the public pool. I pulled out my personal credit card. I bought the domain for $9.99. Then, I set up a simple redirect. Anyone who typed in a company URL was immediately forwarded to the website of our biggest, most aggressive competitor. I slept like a baby. The chaos started at 9 a.m. My phone rang. It was Brad. I let it ring. 9:15 a.m. Brad again. 9:30 a.m. The CEO, Mr. Sterling. I picked up for Sterling. He sounded like he was crying. "David, is that you?" Sterling wheezed. "Why is our website showing the Apex Corp logo? Why are my emails bouncing? We have a board meeting in 10 minutes. "I don't work there, sir," I said, taking a bite of leftover pizza. "Brad fired me for buying a sandwich. He said I wasn't scrappy enough. I guess the website wasn't scrappy enough either." "Brad is an idiot," Sterling screamed. "He says he can't log into GoDaddy. He says the password is wrong." "Brad is using a sticky note," I explained. "And he canceled a payment card, so the domain expired. I bought it. It's mine now." You bought our name," Sterling whispered. "I did," I said. "And I'm currently leasing the traffic to Apex Corporation. They seemed very interested in your client list." "Name your price," Sterling roared. "I'll kill him. I'll kill Brad myself." $50,000, I said. "And I want a written apology from Brad, expense to the company, for the sandwich. Plus interest. Let's call it $100 for the turkey club." "Done," Sterling said instantly. "Check your email for the wire confirmation." I transferred the domain back at noon. Brad was fired so hard security didn't even let him pack his stapler. I used the 50 grand to start my own consulting firm. Am I the villain for hijacking their digital identity, or did Brad bankrupt the company over a side of chips?